Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again. And as in heaven, so on earth. I want to thank you so very much for stopping by for these few moments. And I hope that you will find something inspiring, serve your spiritual need. What we have before us today, ladies and gentlemen, that I would like to draw attention to is the nations are divided. What are they divided by? The haves and the have-nots. The haves and the have-nots divide our nations. The haves and the have-nots divide our political processes. The haves and the have-nots divide our people, our citizens. And it seems as if something should be done about that. What we recognize is that everybody wants, everybody needs, everybody desires. This is something that is imprinted in each of us, just as our DNA. Every one of us got it built in us. The earth itself is created in such a way that all of those desires, all of those wants, all of those needs that are embedded in all of us, all of we the people, the earth is implanted with enough of all of that to supply our every need from beginning throughout eternity. There's a process for that. Each of us have something that's special that we love doing. And it is our greatest joy. It is our greatest reward for living. What we do, why we do it, and how wonderful it is, because it serves everybody. And so, ladies and gentlemen, regardless of who you are, wherever you are, there is something that each of you came on this earth to participate in the process of creation. And that particular stuff that you love doing is your role in it. It is your role in it. And all of the things that human beings want, that they need, that they desire, are being created each and every day by people who love doing it. You, the people, extracting from the resources that the power that made you also made out there in the earth for you to do. And you take from it and you create enough abundance that each of us could experience as in heaven, so on earth. This, ladies and gentlemen, gives us peace, prosperity, and the joy of life, and our dreams fulfilled. This is what the God of life that I speak to you about. This is the God of life that I offer to you instead of the God that you have right before you today, which is not a spiritual God, which is a human physical God, the system. Now, what I have just shared with you, I would like to contrast it with what you have, the way of man, or to include all of the rest, the opposite of the way God would have things. This way, it presents heaven for some, the most elite, the wealthy, and poverty for the many. Out of that come crime and violence that's already been perpetrated on these people that put them in the position that they're in, but now it continues but for survival. Lying, cheating, hating, and killing. In this system, one is permitted to commit all of this ugliness, to lie, to cheat, to steal, to kill. if you do it in the name of the nation. Yet, if any of you find some reason to avenge your own problems with such force, you will be jailed and prosecuted. So your sins are acceptable when you do it for the powers that be. The powers that be. The one who tricked you to stop thinking about what God had made and to start thinking on what that power had made that would give you plenty with money, so much money that others would not have that much money or any money, and it makes you look fantastically important. That trick is being exposed. It is being exposed, my friends. But Trump knows he is no good. And this is what he's being used for. He knows that he's no good. But he also knows that the people are no good as well. So he has their hands tied. The people may disagree, but those in power can be exposed for what they truly are. And so they have to hush little children. Don't say a word. Back and forth. And Trump proved that money is the key. And so what anyone wants to do, regardless of humanity, if the price is right, according to Trump, it's okay. Money is key. Money is king. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that. Not just in America, but all over the earth. You hear that. And you see people running from persecution. You see that. But you got the power because all of these dynasties of evilness exist because you either support it or you hush little babies and don't say a word. Now the Spirit of truth, the Spirit of love is asking every last one of you. In fact, it's calling and demanding that every last one of you stand up. Not for something that just a little bit better than what it currently is. You see, right now the Democrats think that the Republicans have lost their minds. And the people are ready to jump on the Democratic bandwagon just because they know the Democrats won't be that terrible. But what good is that? Being just a little bit better. When you're just a little bit better to those who are left out, you are just as dangerous as the Republicans. And those of you who don't want to go along with what the Republicans are doing, how can you be satisfied with going along with what the Democrats are doing? You are a hypocrite. That's what Donald Trump is trying to tell you. You all are a hypocrite. The only problem with it is that he's doing it for a selfish reason. He's doing it to benefit himself, to give himself power over you by grabbing you by the balls, saying you is ignorant and stupid, and you can't even stand up and defend yourself because apparently it's true. But on the other hand, God knows that you're just as crooked as Donald Trump knows. But God is not trying to punish you. God is ready to forgive you if you're willing to forgive yourself. If you're willing to start over, if you're willing to do what is wonderful in you, because you had an excuse before. You didn't know what was going on. You were born into this mess. Your folks brought you up in this mess. And nobody's ever tried to give you the truth about how to get out of this mess. They keep telling you to don't rock the boat, and when you die, there's a great reward for you on the other side. I come to tell you that the God of life, the God that created all things, including you, say your life is right here in your hand right now. All you got to do is claim it and stand up and resist all evil, not just for yourselves, but for everybody else. And together as one, nothing can stop you. Nothing on the face of the earth can stop you. As in heaven, so on earth. And that power is in your hands. Thank you. Bye-bye.